What's up, guys? The other day I was watching the news and I saw an interview with David Duke, the Grand Wizard of the KKK, where he came out to support Donald Trump. And it made me so mad that the KKK has appropriated the title of wizard. Like, as a nerd, I feel compelled to say, KKK, step off, that's our word. You need to stop your cultural appropriation, it's very insensitive. I love that word, wizard. When I was a kid, I was a huge fan of Harry Potter. I think that if you're like around my age, like in your 20s, and you grew up reading Harry Potter, and you did not secretly wish that you had magical powers, you're pretty much dead inside. Like, you just don't have a lot going on right here, is all I'm saying. I wanted to go to a magical academy like they had in the books. Thing was, when I was a kid, I was a realist. I grew up kind of poor in the South. I knew that my family couldn't afford to send me to Hogwarts. I probably would have gone to like some shitty underfunded public wizarding school where they have like metal detectors in the feasting hall, and you take potions class in a poorly ventilated trailer in the parking lot, and titles of my books would have been like Gabriel Wood in the Chamber of Lead-Based Paint, you know? Like, it's not good. I'm about to get real with you for a second. I was a sperm bank baby. Got any sperm bank babies in the audience? No? Come on, where my Banksies at? Come on. There's gotta be some of you out there. That has not worked once, to be honest with you. But so, one of the things about being a sperm bank baby is that I've never met my biological father. All I know about him is what he filled out on this sheet when they turned in when he donated sperm. That's like a list of his characteristics. Like, that's it. Now, what is the worst part of growing up without a dad in the picture? Exactly, awkward conversations. So, because when someone asks you, you know, hey, what's your dad do for a living? And you're like, oh, I've never met him. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, your mom's a slut. And it's like, oh, why would you assume that? It gets awkward. And I hate awkward conversations. So what I did, I learned this trick. I memorized this sheet with all of his characteristics on it, so that if someone asked me, you know, what's your dad like, I have a response. I could be like, oh, my good old dad. As far back as I can remember, he's always had an AB positive blood type. Oh, Dad, hearty man, no family history of cancer, heart disease, or lupus in him. Wow, some interesting hobbies, too. When he was a young man, he loved jerking off into cups for money. He was so passionate about that. I'm in a relationship. My girlfriend is black.
Yeah!
I can see, yeah, thank you, yeah! Girlfriend is black. I can see some of you appear shocked at that news. And I understand, I don't look like the kind of guy who would have a black girlfriend. I look like the kind of guy who would have a white girlfriend. Well, desperately wishing he had an Asian girlfriend. Like, that's the vibe that I give. And one of the side effects about having a black girlfriend is that sometimes I get asked the question, what's it like to have sex with a black woman? Which I think is a really weird question, because it implies that you think that having sex with a black woman is going to be radically different from having sex with any other kind of woman. And I just want to see one of these guys who asked me that question actually get an opportunity to have sex with a black woman, just to witness how weird and awkward they'd be about it, just standing there like, this is exciting. Never done this before. So, do you have a vagina down there, or is it more like a beak? Like, I don't know, I've never done this before, I don't know, I'm just curious, I've never done this before, I don't know. So it's like, when you orgasm, will you like spray ink in my face and try to escape? Like, I don't know, I've never done this before, I'm just curious, I've never done this before, I don't know. Like when we're both done here, can I really never go back? Like, I don't know, I'm just curious, I've never done this before, I don't know, I'm just curious. Anyway, thank you guys very much. Thanks, Gabriel Wood.